Hidden away in the mountains of eastern France, near the Swiss border, sits a small town called Morteau. It may not mean much to most people, but for watch enthusiasts, it's a place with serious history. Because this is where Yema was born. And today, we're taking a look at the Yema Navygraf Heritage SW-200, a watch that blends military roots, French design, and everyday practicality into one very solid package. Now, when people think of Yema, they usually think of the Superman, but the Navygraf, that's its more understated, military-inspired cousin. And it comes with real credibility. Yema has supplied watches to the French armed forces for years and still partners with the Marine Nationale, the same naval force that works with Tudor. So yes, this is a serious tool watch. At first glance, the Navygraf Heritage looks like a classic dive watch. Stainless steel case, strong lume, 200 meters of water resistance, nothing flashy, nothing overdone. But spend a little time with it and you start to notice what makes it special. Let's start with the size. At 39 millimeters, this sits right in that sweet spot that many modern dive watches completely miss. It's compact, balanced, and incredibly wearable. Even more impressive is how the watch wears. Despite being thicker than it looks, the case design does an amazing job of hiding that height. It never feels bulky or top-heavy, just comfortable and well-proportioned. Now let's talk about the bezel, because this is where many dive watches either shine or fail. And here, Yema absolutely nailed it. The bezel strikes that perfect balance between size and usability. It's not oversized, it's not too small, it's just right. The vintage-style numerals feel authentic without looking forced or clunky. And even with full markings all around, it remains clean and easy to read. But the real highlight? That crisp, satisfying click that every watch enthusiast loves. Moving on to the dial, and this is where the personality really comes through. The layout is clean and focused, large markers, strong contrast, and no unnecessary clutter. There's a lot of negative space here, and that's intentional. It draws your attention straight to the bright yellow hands, which, in my opinion, are the standout feature of this watch. They add just the right amount of character without sacrificing legibility. And here's something I really appreciate. There's no fake vintage here. No artificial patina, no forced aging, no trying too hard to look old. It feels authentic, like a watch that could have existed back then, but still feels fresh today. Inside the watch, Yema made a very practical choice. Instead of going in-house, they opted for the Sellita SW-200 automatic movement. And honestly, that's a smart move. It's reliable, widely used, easy to service, and performs well. You get smooth winding, solid accuracy, and peace of mind knowing any competent watchmaker can handle it. It may not be the most romantic choice, but for a watch like this, practicality wins. The bracelet also deserves some credit. It's simple, solid, and built to last. No unnecessary complexity, just a well-made, comfortable bracelet that matches the watch perfectly. And importantly, it doesn't feel like an afterthought. You'd be surprised how many brands get this wrong. So, what's the overall verdict? The Navygraf Heritage isn't trying to reinvent anything. It's not flashy, it's not gimmicky, and it's definitely not pretending to be something it's not. And that's exactly why it works. It's a watch you can wear every day, push hard, and rely on. It has history, it has personality, and it has a design that has already stood the test of time since the 1970s. And at around $1,090, it hits a very interesting price point. For collectors, it's a great addition that brings something different to the table. And for beginners, this might be one of the best entry points into mechanical watches. Solid, reliable, and genuinely cool. So, what do you think? Is this the perfect everyday dive watch? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy watch reviews like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.